Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna bring you the Zero S. It's a street naked motorcycle from this brand, and it's equivalent to the 125 cc's, and that's the only thing that is equivalent, because since it is an electric, it has a lot of punch, much more than the traditional motorcycles. This motorcycle comes with a 5-year warranty, which is really good, and we do have a seat height 807 millimeters, so everyone will reach the floor. The weight of the motorcycle 185 kilograms, so it is okay. We do have these heavy batteries, but it's very nimble and agile to ride on the road. But if you do put the charge tank, which basically diminishes the time you take to charge the motorcycle, it adds an extra 10 kilograms. So it will be around 196 kilograms total weight with the charge tank. Looking at the front of the motorcycle, first thing you notice, we do not have a lever on the left side. It's like a scooter, it's just a throttle and that's it. We do have the brake here, the lights, none of it, it's LED. Suspension from Showa, 41 millimeters, fully adjustable with a course of 155 millimeters. ABS from Bosch, the generation 9. The floating clippers with 2 pistons by Jejuan, which was recently acquired by Brembo, 1 disc 320 millimeters, and the tires are the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 on the 110/70 on the 17 inches rim. Looking at the rear of the motorcycle, we do have a seat which is comfortable enough for a naked motorcycle. None of the lights are LED. I don't know here if it is LED or not, but I cannot see, but I guess it's not compared to the rest of the motorcycle. We have a Showa 40 millimeter piston, piggyback reservoir shock, fully adjustable with a course of 161 millimeters. A clipper from Jejuan with 1 piston, 1 disc 240 millimeters, and the same Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2, in this case 140/70, again on the 17 inches rim. Regarding the batteries, we are talking about intelligent integrated Z-Force batteries 14.4. They take around 9.3 hours to charge in a normal plug, but you can find or you can buy the charge tank, which is integrated in this compartment here, and it drastically reduces the charging time, in this case only for 2 hours. The range of the motorcycle: in the city 288 kilometers, on the road 175 kilometers. You can do a combined around the 217 kilometers. You can also acquire the power tank, which increases you the range around more 60 kilometers on each of those environments that I've explained. Another thing, top speed of the motorcycle 139 kilometers an hour, but if you are small, lightweighted, it can give you a little bit more if you know how to do it. The engine of the motorcycle, this one, it's the category B, so it is limited to 11 kilowatts or 15 horsepower at 3,800 RPM. It has a nice torque, 109 newtons, and we're gonna see how she behaves on the road, where I will also talk about the handlebar and the riding mode. Okay guys, here I am on board of the Zero S, this beautiful motorcycle from this American manufacturer. I've done the Portuguese review, and I'm enjoying especially the torque on this motorcycle. Okay, it's equivalent to the 125, but it's completely different from a 125, especially because of this. Look, whoa! You guys do not feel what I'm feeling, but trust me, it is a really nice kick from this engine. I'm gonna call it an engine. It's super interesting, this 109
newtons always available to you, and you just give it throttle and bam 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 bam, you can reach the top speeds that the manufacturer says and a little bit more. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm riding on public roads, there is traffic here and I want to be careful, but I love it. That's the main thing about this electric motorcycle, and this one particularly, it's the Zeros are one of the best that you can buy at the moment, at least in my market. Okay, because we do have good range with the motorcycle, 175 on the road, it's okay, to almost 300 kilometers in the city, it's more than enough. In my case, something like this, I would only need to charge it every 4 days. I can ride it 3 days. The 4th day I would have to charge it to do my daily commute, which is good. Of course, we are talking 17,000 euros motorcycle. It's not cheap. It comes with the costs, but each person knows what they want. If you want to go to Euro Mobility and have a really nice motorcycle, you have this one here, and I think it's really nice. The mirrors, they don't shake too much. They have the nice shape, good visibility. The only shakiness that you have, it's from the ground, but there you have this show suspensions. They do absorb all the major impacts on the road, so the mirrors are okay. Suspensions are really good. The seat, it's not the 100% as comfortable as I would like it to be. It's a street naked, it's a proper seat for this kind of motorcycle. It could be a little bit wider, yes it could, but I also could be a little bit more slimmer, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Then we do have this handlebar. It's a very simple handlebar where passing lights, high beams, low beams, hazard lights, blinkers left and right, and a horn. On the other side, the starter of the motorcycle, a kill switch and a mode button, where you do have 3 modes on this motorcycle. Sport, which is the one I was playing in the beginning. Then we do have Eco, basically ride in the city. It's not as fun as sport, and you do feel that the response is a little bit slower. And the final one, a custom, which I will not be able to show you because you need the app to configure all the parameters on the motorcycle, and since it's a test drive app, only the owner of the motorcycle will have that possibility. I will not be able to show it, so I'm going to leave it in sport mode. Dashboard has all the information that you need. That should be a clock, RPM, battery level, the riding modes you saw, the RPMs, or in this case amperage of the batteries, and how much regeneration it is doing of the battery. So yes, it has regeneration of the battery. Here on the top you have the range, and underneath you have trip B, and then you can adjust for trip B average. What else? Life average, temperature, kilowatts per kilometer, and back to trip B. But basically those are the things that you have. You have 2 buttons here, one select, one adjust. Super simple, nothing extraordinary. You have here a little socket where you can later install the maybe a USB or a 12-watt socket. You have the storage here on the tank, and talking about tank, it's here where you put the charge tank if you buy one. And also the design of the tank is really well thought, because I'm a tall guy and my legs, they fit properly on this tank. Even if it has these sharp edges, they don't touch any of these edges, and I'm riding really smooth on the motorcycle. I like the foot peg position, and I especially like the side stand of the motorcycle. It's different from the traditional side stands. You can see that they took attention to detail on the motorcycle. But the thing I do like the most, and I'm gonna do it again, it's giving it throttle. Oh, since I give it throttle, the brakes are also really good, okay? They are J1, as you know. Brembo just acquired J1 recently, but they do their work really nice. The ABS works, everything works on the motorcycle. The only thing that does not work is the traction control, which this one does not have, which means that you do have to be careful on nice roads and clear day like today, not so, but on more sketchy roads, and maybe when it is raining, please be careful with the throttle, because as I'm going to show you, if you give it just a taste, wow, the motorcycle gives it a really big punch, and on those cases maybe the rear tire will slide a little bit. So just be careful, enjoy the motorcycle the best way you can, and don't do too much crazy things with it. Only thing I can say, fun, expensive, but I hope that you like this little review of the Zero S. I'm gonna enjoy it for a couple hours more. Don't forget my partnership with CarTrack. There's a link in the description that gives you the first month free. Only works in Portugal, but it's the best I can do. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And while you don't subscribe, look how she likes to lean with these Pirelli tires here. They give you a nice grip, really nice, okay? And also, I forgot to mention, but I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna exit on the next one. The maneuverability of the motorcycle, 185 kilograms, but really easy to handle. The batteries, everything, it's placed on the right position, it's well balanced. The motorcycle, it's perfect. And now, yes, I'm gonna ask you, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, follow my other networks, leave your comments down below, and watch this. I'm gonna stop here to say my final goodbyes, but I'm gonna do it on a Zero special way. Just 1, 2, 3, go!